Welcome back to Lucy, the eternity she wished for. Oh man, I am not sure, but I think this might be the final part. Like I said, this might be five. This might be 5 parts. So. A lot will happen in this part. So hopefully when we get to the ending, well, we'll get there when we come to it now, aren't we? By the way, I snap out of my daydream. When I came to, class had already ended. Huh? What is it? Something about you seems off today. Off lately. What do you mean? Well, you seem to be staring out the window a lot more. Me? Yeah. You're probably just imagining things. Well, now it looks like you hadn't even noticed it yourself. Is there something you're worried about? No, nothing like that. You sure? Yeah. Well, if you say so. Alright, I'll believe you. He sounds as if he's doing me a favor. Although I couldn't care less whether he believes me or not. How did your exams go yesterday? What do you think you'll get? No idea. Was it easy? Tough. Well, I wasn't particularly stuck on anything. So I guess I did alright. Way to go, smart guy. Yeah, that means a great deal coming from you. Coming from the top scorer in the entire school, to be specific, it's just making fun of me. It's not like I do bad in school. I can comfortably maintain above average grades. And so which courses are you planning to take? Have you even thought about that yet? No, not yet. I'm fine with anything, though, as long as it has nothing to do with robots or engineering. Hey, come on, there you go, talking nonsense again. You already know how massive the robotics industry is. You'll be set for life, enjoying 6-figure salaries. It truly is the way to live. Life isn't all about money, you know. Aren't you just saying that because you want to avoid anything related to robots? I was found out almost immediately. Damn it! I thought I sounded a little cool there too. Anyway, I'm not good with robots, so I don't plan on going down that road. You're such a stubborn idiot. Putting that aside, when are you going to introduce me to her? To who? You know, your android. The one you found the other day? Oh, you're talking about Lucy. Ooh, what's with the pretty name? You must have really taken a liking to her. That's the name she came with. I didn't give it to her. Okay. But you really need children. I don't have any time for that. You won't find her interesting anyway. I think it'll be quite the opposite. Then you tell me that she's a brand new model? She must be loaded with features. Maybe I'll get to see something new. Lucy's figure appears in my mind. I wonder if she really does have any of these features he's asking for. He'll probably just be disappointed once he sees that. He'll probably just be disappointed once he sees that airheaded idiot. Wait, no. If it's Dr. Gears we're talking about, he might actually like that side of her. A no's no. Just give it up already. Ugh. Such a pain in the ass. Ignoring him, I leave the school grounds. When I looked back, I noticed that Dr. Gales was trailing behind me. I sighed and leave him be. It's not like he's actually going to follow me all the way home. Wait for it. But then I suddenly stop in my tracks. At first I assumed my eyes were failing me, but we're just outside of school. There's no way she'd be here. It has to be a different person. No, a different robot with a similar appearance. That's what I thought. But as soon as she opened her mouth, all my suspicions were confirmed. She starts running towards me. Without sparing as much as a single glance, I pretended not to notice her and continue walking. Quit making a racket, will you? Hey, doesn't it look like someone's coming towards us? They're just imagining things again. Really? Yeah? I'm almost positive that she's calling out to us. Do you know her by any chance? No, it's probably someone else. I feigned ignorance until the very last moment. However, it was all for naught. Lucy eventually caught up to me. I have no choice but to stop walking. She's sweating like crazy as a robot. Can she get any more real? He was power walking the entire time. Why are we walking away from her? Shut up, man. Just keep walking. Hey, how can you be so dense? If I ignore you on purpose, you're supposed to play along. She's tilting her head again. Shaking my head wearily. I just didn't want to be seen with an android in public. But she's obviously incapable of understanding so subtle. Why are you here anyway? Aren't you supposed to be waiting in front of the house? You're wrong. In fact, it's the very opposite. You don't need to come out this far. Just wait at home next time. No buts! Shh! Just don't ever show up here again.
そうおっしゃるならかしこまりました。
She looks pretty disappointed. Meanwhile, Dr. Gibbs is drooling in excitement. Hey, who's this? Is this the android? The android? He seems to have noticed the code on her midriff and the object attached to her ear. Yep. Finally give up and decide to introduce my android. This is Lucy Valentine, also known as PI7-001. I don't know much else other than that she's a model. And since she's not store-bought, I don't have the manuals. Dr. Gears approaches Lucy at once and starts poking around everywhere. Wow! Wow! Wow!
マスター
Please forgive him, he's crazy. What is it?
この方はマスターのお友達ですか？
Yes, he's a little weird. Very weird. Okay, he's just oodles and oodles of weird, okay? Yeah, unfortunately.
はじめまして。ルーシー・バレンタインと申します。これからもマスターがご迷惑をおかけすると思いますが、何卒よろしくお願いします。
What the? Who do you think you are? Be saying something like that.
マスター、暴力はよくありません。
Her face puffs up in anger. Meanwhile, Dr. Girls is still exclaiming in amazement. Oh, all these different facial expressions. Is she really an android? Looks just like a real person. Well, yeah, I was also surprised at first. I can't believe how far technology has advanced. The name's Baek-do-san. Oh, so he's the one! Well, I'll be damned. So he's Dr. Bayek, okay. So it's not Dr. Okay. Now it's making sense. Her name's Baek-do-san. This is the happiest day of my life since one time I won 5th place in the lottery. That sounds pretty insignificant. What's with the Baek-do-san anyway? Hey, at least remember your friend's name. Considering how long we've known each other. Huh? I thought your name was Dr. Gears. Alright, enough of the jokes. Well, your wish finally came true. What do you think? Isn't it obvious? She's the best! Hey, robot lady, did you say your name's Lucy?
はい、ルーシーはルーシーと申します。
Oh man, what a beautiful model. What kind of android are you? Domestic type?
難しい質問ですね。ルーシーは多目的用途として作られたので、日常生活で起こり得る仕事なら何でもできます。
Do you know how to eat?
食べる行為を真似することはできます。
Then do you know how to cry?
涙を流すことはできます。でも実際流れる液体は涙と同じ成分ではありません。
Ooh, then can you do something like a rocket punch? Dude, come on now. She's not Mazinger Z. What the hell, man? Okay, I don't know where that came from. He's been watching too much television, I'm sure.
もちろんできます。
Are you fucking serious? Say what? What kind of purpose does that serve?
はい、マスターをお守りするために必要な防犯機能です。
So she can rocket punch. Ladies and gentlemen, Aphrodite L. Alright, I guess I'm all set for an alien invasion. The creator is either a genius or another nutcase. Probably both. But to be fair, there are weirder shows out there which involve saving the universe with card games or idol singers. Clearly that is a jab. That is a hard jab to anime. Maybe I shouldn't be so surprised about something like a futuristic android shooting laser beam out of its eyes. Well, anything else?
これを機能と言えるかわかりませんが。
Oh, I can do that too. Impersonations?
はい、研究所にいた時のことです。
Oh dear.
研究所の方たちがある役割を言うと、リアルタイムのネット検索でその状況にふさわしいセリフを探し出し、そのまま演技したりもしました。皆さん、面白いと言って笑ってくれました。
That sounds pretty fun to watch. Show me something right now.
何をお見せしましょうか。
First, how about a secretary cheering for a boss at a golf course?
だいたいこんな感じでしょうか。わあ、社長、ナイスショット。パチパチパチ。とっても素敵です。
Not bad, not bad. Then how about a drunk woman at a mixer? What?
ちょっと、そこのお兄さん、可愛い子いっぱいいるから少し遊んでいったら？安くするからさ。
Mix up Marie Antoinette!
パンがなければケーキを食べればいいじゃない。
Now, how about the kid detective with an adult intelligence? Okay, man, come on now. Really, dude? Really, dude? Really? Really, man? Detective Conan, man? Really, dog? Really, dog?
犯人はこの中にいる。
She actually did it. You know, if I had someone like this who just basically did that, I'm like, okay, she's a keeper. She's a keeper. It was like, not only it's like she would be like my girlfriend. She really would. It's like, oh yeah, she could do this. I was like, what else can she do? Oh, she can do impersonations. I said, I just stepped back.
心配するな、アキ。
What?
ちっち
Okay, really? That okay, that's just that's okay. You sure you got the right show? Let's just move on, I suppose. A woman with a love for peanuts.
ピーナッツを袋のまま出すなんてどういうつもり？あなた降りなさいよ。飛行機を戻して空港に戻りなさい。
Turn this place around. Lucy began pointing her finger at everyone. Oh my goodness. A female college student about to fail a class.
教授、F だけはどうかつけないでください。私、何でもしますから。
That sounds so hentai right there.
教授が望むなら、何でもする。
Stop that right now! That's enough. How much longer are you gonna go on for? Does she have no sense of shame?
お気に召しませんでしたか？
You know, I can enjoy that, but you know, like, no. Yeah, I would just go for like, but I want to do like, BAM! It's like, no, that's enough there. That's enough. Why don't you take a wild guess?
こんなはずではなかったのですが、研究所の方たちは皆さん楽しんでくれましたのに。
I'm sure they would. That doesn't really sound like a healthy place to grow up in. Well, judging by how Lucy's personality turned out, let's just say that the people at the lab might be a tad eccentric. Hey, what's your problem? I was having a good time. Not me. It might be fun when you stoop down to it might be fun when you stoop down to his level. Anyway, you're Sasfer, right? I'll be taking her home now. What's the rush? I wanted to stay with her for a little longer. You won't understand the excitement of getting your hands on the latest products on the market, since you see her every day. That's an awfully specific way to be jealous. Although I'm not sure if I get what he's on about. Well, I'll be going home. See ya. Hey, don't be like that. Let me come along with you. No! Hey! No! Leave us alone. I just ignore and break into a mad sprint. I run as hard as I can while holding on to Lucy's arm. I can still feel the warmth of a person in my hand. I don't know how long I've been running for. I no longer see anyone following behind me. I let go of Lucy's arm and catch my breath. Yes!
マスター、大丈夫ですか？汗をたくさんかいてますよ。
Lucy herself doesn't appear to be too worn out.
汗でシャツがびしょ濡れです。心拍数もとっても上がっています。
She takes out a handkerchief and carefully wipes down my forehead. She's always so well prepared. The handkerchief is giving off Lucy's scent. That is, the fragrance of her perfume. I tried to divert my attention away from it. So tired!
あんなに一生懸命走るからですよ。
And this is why I don't run at all. She sounds worried. It feels as if I just run a marathon. I can't believe I'm already this exhausted from running a few meters. It's proof that I'm out of shape. Can't be helped because I'm not very athletic in the first place. I just sit around in the shades during gym class anyway. I take some time to catch my breath. I start to feel better after a few moments.
マスター、
What is it?
急な激しい運動は体によくありません。気をつけてください。
This is why I walk. Why exactly do you think I ran in the first place?
そうですね。あ、たった今検索結果が出ました。
What?
これは肝臓のせいですね。
She's so simple. You. It's because of you. I wonder where she's even finding this sort of information. My guess, Yahoo. If she has a favorites feature, I would like to update it for her. Let's say,
はい。
did you know you could probably pass off as an actual person if you just remove the code on your stomach and that strange thing on your ear?
そうでしょうか。
We're not actually going to do that right now, are we? Yeah. So as long as you stop being so weird.
マスター、ルーシーは間抜けな声なんて一度も出したことありません。
I just thought of something funny. I come up with a small lie to make her stop pouting. I'm surprised that she hasn't realized herself. Speaking of which, can't you take that thing off, whatever it is on your ear?
これは取れないようになっています。
That's what I figured. It'd be problematic if there wasn't a way to tell humans and androids apart. Imagine robots like Lucy running amok in our society. There would be mass confusion and chaos.
マスター、
What is it?
家に帰る前に寄りたいところがあるのですが、いいでしょうか。
You want to stop by somewhere?
はい、うっかりアルバイト代を受け取るのを忘れてきたんです。
A part-time pay? What do you mean? You work somewhere?
はい、ルーシーは数日前からお店の仕事を手伝うことになりました。
A shop? You can't be talking about that place with the weird guy.
おかしいな。あ、はい、そうです。
By weird, she knew exactly who I was referring to. Let's have a moment of silence for the repairman.
マスターが学校に行っている間、暇な時にお仕事を手伝いながら日当をいただくことにしたんです。
Well, it's a fair trade, Don't have her, sitting in the house all day long, wasting away, where you can just easily just do something to pass the time along until you get out, right? Makes sense. Why would you bother working in the first place?
昔から言うではないですか。働かざる者、食うべからずと。 少しでもお仕事をしてマスターの負担を減らそうと思っているんです。
I want to ask you something. What my father said about paying the bills, that's still on your mind, isn't it?
そんなことはありません。
What are you, a politician?
断じてそんなことはありません。
won't get angry, so be honest.
実は少しだけ。
Are you an idiot?
マスター、暴力は法で禁じられています。
That punch sounds like it's a brick. That doesn't apply to you.
それに怒らないって言ったじゃないですか。
I'm just trying to knock some sense into you. You've been knocking sense into her for like twice this one video, maybe 3. Not sure. It's the same logic as hitting an old television to make it work.
ルーシーは最先端のロボットです。古びたテレビのように扱わないでください。
That's because you keep telling me all these stupid things. My father was just saying that on a whim. Why would you even care about something like that?
ただの独り言と言いますと
He was just making an excuse. He was just making an excuse to yell at us. Don't you know about Leon Festinger's theory of cognitive dissonance?
レオ・フェスティよくわかりません。あ、今やっとわかりました。
I can never get used to how fast she can search anything on the go. So, yeah, what my father has been saying is not necessarily the truth. It's just his emotions getting the better of him. What I'm trying to say is that the electricity bill is actually none of our concern.
そうですか。
Yeah.
それならよかったです。
Lucy lets out a small sigh. So don't sweat the small stuff. There's no need for you to get a job.
でもそれとは関係なく仕事はしたいんです。少しでもお役に立ちたいですし。
Even though I'm telling you not to.
ご迷惑でなければ仕事は続けたいと思っています。
This robot refuses to listen to its master. If she really wanted to help me, the least she could do is obey. So annoying. Go do whatever you want then. I spit out the words as I move along. When we walked into the shop, the owner was already busy with another guest. Welcome! Oh, it's you again? I can see that you treat your customers well as usual. Why don't you pay up if you want some sort of special treatment? I should get going now. But you just got here! Let's have a drink after I'm done. I have some business to take care of, so maybe next time. Guess can't be helped. Alright, see you later then. The man never once took his eyes off Lucy until he left. After making sure he was gone, I asked the repairman a question. Who was that? A friend of mine who runs a robot shop in our town. He's planning to expand his business here, so he's asking if I'd be willing to work for him. That's good. Congratulations on becoming a professional engineer. What's next? Being a dispenser? Ha ha. Very funny, kid. Who said I accepted? I'm not giving up this quiet, relaxing life just yet. Get out of this. He tosses me a sheet of paper to erase. Robot Shop 0.net new location grand opening. In a futuristic mechanical font. What's this? Flyer? It's from that guy you just saw. I look at you, I can sort of see your future, you know? You look like you'll probably end up unemployed or homeless when you grow up. And that's what I'm looking out for you, kid. Get that flyer and tell that guy I sent you if you ever need a job. Aren't you grateful? Oh, fine, I'll keep it. Thank you. I'll use it if I ever run out of toilet paper. Come on, just try calling them. Maybe get some parts for cheap, who knows? Doesn't seem like I'll ever need it, but I decided to keep it. Achievement! Butterfly effect. The repairman is performing a routine maintenance on Lucy. I've been sitting here for around half an hour listening to the two chatter away. They seem to have agreed on trading Lucy's part-time pay for regular maintenance. Shortly after the session's finished, with no other business, we decide to head back. On the way, I casually tossed the repairman a question. Same one I asked Dr. Gears. Do you believe that robots have feelings? Eh? He gives me a blank stare. It forms into a serious look. Why you ask? No reason. Just came to me. He continues to stare at me for a while. I like to ask the question, do robots dream of electric sheep? Like he's trying to read my mind. He looks as if he understands what I'm thinking. Well, since you've been spending so much time with Lucy, I suppose I understand why you'd be perplexed. It's natural you'd be wondering about that. So, what do you think? Do androids have feelings? They're imitations. Imitations? Not the real deal. Lucy's feelings are not genuine. She's a little different from other androids. She can do almost everything a real person can do. Thinking and experiencing on her own, then reacting. Getting angry, sad, or happy. But in the end, they're nothing but imitations. It'd be inaccurate to say that her own true feelings. But at the same time, she's extremely close to the real thing. She's a fake piece of diamond that even professionals can't tell apart. Near perfect replica. But real diamonds have an astronomically high value. On the other hand, fake one won't ever surpass the value of a genuine, no matter how close to the real thing it may be. What do you think about Lucy? What do you mean? While watching what she's been doing, I want to know what you've been thinking. Compared to a real person, how does it feel to be with a fake? How does the Lucy you know compare to a real woman? I'm asking him because I don't know. Not that I'm familiar with how proper a woman acts to anyone. Well, whether you want to concern yourself with it or not, that's your choice. It's not something I can decide for you. I mull over a few things on the way home. Within me, logic is clashing with emotion. My brain's a mess. She's not human, but android. This is what I need to focus on. The mystery behind an android's feelings. The difference between man and android. Let's say that a certain God created humans. Doesn't matter which one. Allah, Lord, Buddha, any of the countless Hindu or Japanese deities, doesn't matter. I'd also like to make it clear that I'm not here to debate between creationism and evolution. Whoever created humans and other creatures, whoever created the earth and the universe, whatever our origin, let's refer to as God. God created man. Then man created robots. Man was made from DNA that God created. And robots are made from an algorithm program that man created. Now let's try asking ourselves, what if the robot algorithms match how human brains work? What if robots are capable of acting or feeling the same way we do? Capcom already did that. It's called Reploids. Then could you really still designate them as fake? And you watch them act just like real people. Would you be able to convince yourself that they're not human? We're going back to Astro Boy again. And if they're fakes, who's to say we ourselves are genuine? What's real? What's not? What are the standards? Someone once said that people see only what they want to see, and people build a world with only what they can see. It might have been Schopenhauer. Anyway, since we know nothing about the far reaches of the universe, we cannot conclude that we humans are real. This is getting me nowhere. I'm just running around in circles. It's making my head spin. Barren religious beliefs. It's also scary to think what might be waiting for us out there. I grip my head tightly in frustration. No matter how hard I try, a clear conclusion eludes me. One thing's for certain. Something deeply rooted inside of me. Something inside me is about to change. Basically, the 3 laws of robotics states: number 1, harm none. Number 2, follow number 1. Follow orders, and number 1, follow prime directive. That's what number 2 means. 1 is harm none, 2 is follow prime directive, and 3 is follow both 1 and 2. And October 19th. Wow, okay. That's a real big jump. As usual, Lucy's waiting for me outside. Something as simple as this is enough to put me at ease. Something I don't want to admit. Same as ever. Boring classes. Lunch. More boring classes. Yeah, that pretty much describes high school in a nutshell. Then I came home. Nothing out of the ordinary.
学校の授業はどうでしたか？
Doing alright.
そうですか。それは良かったです。
My grades have always been pretty good, actually. I don't need your concern.
そうでしたか。もしわからないことがあったら、ルーシーに聞いてくださいね。きっとお役に立ちますよ。
What good would come out of relying on you? I brush her aside and enter her house. My body has been feeling heavier lately. Just like real life. I don't feel too good. Just like real life. Maybe it's because it's starting to get cold. I say this. I decided to take a shower first. I let the warm water run all over my frozen body. Feels really good. Oh. After taking a light shower, I step out of the bathtub. Then I wrap a towel around myself. At that moment, I feel someone's presence at the door. Lucy suddenly reveals herself. Ah! I fall backwards in surprise. I grip my towel tightly to make sure it doesn't come off.
マスター、なぜそんなに驚くのですか？
Says the clueless perpetrator. Hey! Who gave you the permission to barge in here?
特別トイレに入ってはいけない理由でもありますか？
I was taking a shower!
シャワーの音がしなくなったので入ってきました。何か問題でもありましたか？
Oh, Lucy, you're so damn simple. I love you. All I'm wearing is a towel. What kind of person? I stop as I finally come to a realization. She's a robot. And I'm a human being. It's natural there wouldn't be any problems. It would be what people might consider normal. Or if I wasn't playing a soccer game, yeah, I wouldn't get a surprise like, oh, surprise booty shot, like the foot. But I can no longer make that distinction. I become unable to make such simple judgments. It's nothing.
そうですか。今日はなんだかコンディションが良くなさそうですが、お体は大丈夫ですか？
Yeah, I'm fine.
本当ですか？
Yeah, so you can get out now. It was at that moment. When her forehead suddenly came into contact with mine, I had no time to react. Before I knew it, Lucy's face had ended up mere inches away from my nose.
やはり思った通りです。
What? I I frantically back away in order to create some space between us. What do you think you're doing?
ほんの少しですが、いつもより体温が少し高めですね。
That startles me. I can feel my heart beating a little faster. Don't put your foot against me so suddenly like that. You surprise me.
びっくりしましたか？
Yeah.
マスターがびっくりした理由がわかりません。
First time he's ever been touched by one.
驚くほどのことはしていませんが、驚かれた理由は何ですか？
It's because
それは
I find it difficult to explain. This damn robot. Could it be that she already knows why I was so shocked? It's because your skin's too cold!
それは違います。
What?
ルーシーの肌が冷たいからではありません。マスターの肌が熱いからです。
Is that true? I haven't noticed myself. Anyway, that still doesn't explain why you touched my forehead.
えへん、驚かないでくださいね。ルーシーはシルバーロボットの役割も請け負うことができるんですよ。
Silveroid. The type of robot specifically designed to assist the elderly. I hear they're referred to as silveroids.
お医者様のように専門的なことはできませんが、簡単な健康ケアなら可能です。体温、血圧、脈拍、排尿量の検査、尿の検査などなどできます。
Analyze temperature, blood pressure, heart rate, urine. Oh, good lord, that also means stool samples too. Not interested. I'm gonna put my clothes on, so just get out.
押さないでください。ちゃんと体の状態をチェックしないと。
I'm good, thank you. I ignore her and keep pushing her outside. And shut the door. I hurriedly gather my clothes and put them on. Then I saw a growth in my pants. I'm almost finished with my studies for today. I checked the time and realized it's getting pretty late. I look around the room, but Lucy's nowhere to be seen. What could she be doing? I start to get a little curious. I get up from my chair to go look for Lucy. Oh. Speak of the devil, at that very moment, Lucy enters my room. What were you doing?
はい、家事をしていました。
What could have possibly taken her so long? My curiosity is at its peak, but I hold back from questioning her further. Instead, I ask something else. By the way,
はい、何かわからないことでもありましたか？
how was it like when you were at the lab?
研究所ですか？どうだったと言いますか？
Did you get along with anyone there?
研究所の方たちは皆さんいい人ばかりでした。皆さん、ルーシーもよくしてくれました。
I don't trust Lucy when she calls people nice. I wonder if she's ever insulted anyone in her life.
でも、強いて一人あげると、博士がお一人記憶に残っています。
Doctor?
ルーシーを作ってくれた方です。渋くて人望の厚い方でした。ひげが印象的でしたね。
Of course, the mustache is important.
他の方たちも良かったですが、その方が一番ルーシーを可愛がってくれました。ルーシーもその方を一番慕っていました。
Do you want to see him again?
はい、機会があれば必ずまたお会いしたいです。
Do you want to spend more time with him?
そうですね。機会があればまた一緒に暮らしたいです。
I see.
でも
She stops for a moment.
ルーシーは今マスターのそばにいるのが幸せです。後でもしマスターにとってルーシーが必要でなくなったら、また博士に会える機会があれば、その時は博士と一緒に暮らしたいです。
So basically, he's your second choice.
保険ですね。
But are you satisfied with him? He treats you better than I ever did, right? He knows a lot about robots, too. And he'd be probably a better person to rely on whenever something happens. Wouldn't it be better for you to serve him as a master instead?
マスター、ひょっとしてルーシーは必要なくなったのですか？
What do you mean?
そうでなかったらそんなこと言うはずありません。ルーシーはずっとマスターのそばにいたいです。今のこの生活に満足していますから。
Switching on.
ですからそんなことを言わないでください。
I see. I felt that I was being silly. To be able to find comfort in the words of a mere robot. I truly felt like an idiot. October 20th. Again. School ended a bit earlier than usual today. I heard they were celebrating something, but I've already forgotten what it was about. Probably nothing important. I hurry home. Lucy wasn't waiting for me outside. At this early hour, that's to be expected. Probably doing some housework. She'll be surprised to know that I'm home already. Kinda looking forward to how she'll react. Lucy wasn't in the living room either. I thought maybe she had gone out to help out at the shop, but it doesn't seem like the case. I hear a faint sound of someone humming. I wonder what she's doing. I make my way towards the source of the sound. I find Lucy there. I couldn't tell what she was doing at first, but upon closer look, I can see that she's doing some laundry by hand. While silently watching, I think to myself, the washing machine's working fine, so why is she doing this? As I'm about to call out to her, I stop myself. I notice a mountain of dress shirts piled up beside her, and another pile of pants right next to it. I couldn't tell how much there was just by looking. But it's probably something in the three digits. I was more perplexed than surprised. What's going on here?
マスター、どうしてこんな時間に？
I'm asking you what's going on here?
いけない、バレる前に隠さないと。
It's too late for that now. I'm not in the mood to go along with her foolishness. I pressure Lucy with a silent stare. What exactly is all this?
見ての通り洗濯物です。
Whose?
マスターとお父様の？
Lies. Even with all our clothes combined, the pile will be much smaller than that. Just how many do you have here?
数えてないので正確には。
Where's this all from? Lucy only returns a nervous glance. She doesn't respond. Looks like my father brought home everyone's clothes from work. I was wondering what you've been doing lately out of my sight, but I guess this is it, huh? When are you supposed to be done with this by?
それが。
You don't possibly mean today, right? God, no. It appears I was correct. It'd be impossible to go through this amount in a single day, though. Does this happen often?
はい。
I'm asking if my father toys with you like this all the time.
あ、あ。
Quit laughing, you moron! There's nothing funny about this!
はい。
I wonder why my father would do something like this. It's probably because he wanted a reason to talk down to Lucy. Or maybe he's confusing this place with a dry cleaning facility. Even so, the way he's going on about this puts me at a loss for words. It's so childish that it makes me laugh. Is he trying to make a modern Cinderella film? Just don't.
はい。
You don't have to do this. Why would you be doing laundry for complete strangers? Just leave it.
そういうわけにはいきません。
Why not?
お お父様がルーシーを信じて与えた任務だからです。がっかりさせないためにもルーシーがやり遂げなければなりません。
Are you an idiot? Just look at how much there is! He's obviously asking for the impossible.
そうだとしても見せつけられるように終わらせてみせます。このような大変な仕事もしょっちゅうこなせばいつかはお父様もルーシーを認めてくれるはずです。それに終わらないほどの量の仕事をわざと与えたわけではないと思います。ルーシーの実力を信じて任せたのかもしれないじゃないですか。
Alright, this is certainly different from Cinderella. Here's a girl who is completely oblivious to a person's ill intent. Lucy doesn't feel that she's unfortunate. She doesn't feel that my father's demands are unfair. Ridiculousness. Absurdity. It's likely that these types of words don't even exist in her vocabulary at all, since all I can do is point out her flaws from afar is frustrating for me. It's like watching over an autistic child, and no offense to anybody who is reading this, whoever's watching this, do not take offense to that statement. It causes pain for the person looking after her. Well, the child herself doesn't have a care in the world. A Cinderella that does not wish to be saved. The mice that turn into horses. Lizards that turn into footmen. The pumpkin that turns into a carriage. And the prince waiting for Cinderella. She doesn't need any of those in the first place. However, White Knight. I shouldn't leave her alone. Knowing the situation, I no longer can. Reluctantly, I extend my hand. I'll help you.
マスター、ルーシーは。
I know. You don't need my help, right? But it doesn't matter. I'm not doing this for your sake, so it doesn't matter what you think. Yeah. It's actually for my sake.
マスター自身ですか？
That's right.
マスターのためにルーシーを手伝うのですか？
Yeah.
よく理解できません。
It doesn't matter if you don't understand. Just take it as you will.
それなら仕方ありません。よろしくお願いします。
どういたしまして。Looks like she finally caved in. But even with that said, I wonder if she's really... I wonder if there's really anything I can do to help out. The only washing machine we have is already going at full throttle. There's only so much that tiny thing can manage. There won't be enough time. So I'll have to join Lucy in doing the laundry by hand. It'd be more efficient to cram the clothes into a single large bucket than wash them all at the same time. But it might leave behind something that my father can nitpick about. There's no choice. I roll up my sleeves and get to work alongside Lucy. What am I doing in this day and age? It's like choosing to make fire with sticks and stones when you already have a working stove. Achievement. I know I already got an achievement for that. The results aren't looking too bad. Lucy and I and the washing machine are all hard at work. We're making a lot of progress. Even so, the end is nowhere to be seen. And to be quite fair, I just don't see a washing machine in the same vicinity as, you know, the sink. You know, I just don't see the point in a washing machine in the bathroom alongside the sink you actually wash your face and brush your teeth with. Of course, this is Korea, not Japan, so that makes everything that much weirder, that much stranger. The towering pile of dress shirts hasn't gone that much smaller. Just the mere sight of it causes me to sigh. Alright, bring it on. I motivate myself once more. Now that I've already become a part of this, I'll definitely have you finished by tonight no matter what. Give me my achievement, please. Nope, not yet. At that moment, did I say mommy? At that moment, Lucy returns from hanging out, but washed close to dry. It's getting chilly lately. Still, they were dry in about 3 or 4 hours under direct sunlight, even in winter. But that's possibly too much to hope for. This house only contains 2 male residents. I would have thought a clothes dryer would ever come handy. Seems like we'll just have to iron the clothes after they dried a little bit. We still have a long way to go. My hands never stop moving. After a while, a thought suddenly comes to mind. Is there anything else?
これ以外と言いますか？
My father asked you to do. Is there anything else?
残りの時間で倉庫のものを整理しろと言われました。
Storage? We haven't touched anything in there for at least 6 years. It's a place submerged in cobwebs and dust. It won't be so easy to take the gunk off everything. It's not like there's anything inside that we can use. Simply unnecessary. Just more redundant work that my father chose to dump on Lucy. Come on. Seriously?
どうかされましたか？
It's nothing. Let's just get this done first. I found myself putting more strength into my fingers. And now? Quite a long time has passed. It's already dark outside. As if we had done an equivalent exchange with time, the mountain of dress shirts had nearly disappeared. I never expected to be able to finish it when I started it. But the end was finally drawing near. Looks like we'll manage to get it done by today. I hear some bustling coming from the front door. It appears that my father has returned. Lucy sets down her iron and hops over to the front door to greet him.
おかえりなさいませ、お父様。
I could hear their voices all the way from there. I'm back. Have you finished the laundry I left you with? His voice had an unusually cheerful tone to it. You better be finished or there'll be consequences. It was that kind of voice.
ほとんど終わりました。
Almost done? Sounds surprised. Probably wasn't expecting that kind of answer. Now I know for certain that he really did ask Lucy for something he thought would be impossible. And he was planning to scold her when she failed to finish it. So, before I knew it, my father had already entered the room. He was standing at the door staring at me. You, what do you think you're doing? As you can see, I am doing the laundry. I don't remember asking you to do such a thing. I'm just helping her out a little because there was a lot to be done. It clearly wasn't something Lucy could handle by herself. For a while, my father doesn't say a word. He silently holds back his anger. How despicable. Appearing frustrated, my father continues. So you forced someone to help because you thought you wouldn't be able to finish it by yourself? I can't believe such a disgraceful robot exists.
お父様、ルーシーは。
After finally catching up to him, Lucy tries to explain the situation. But my father isn't in the mood to listen. I don't want to hear any excuses! Oh, shit. My father violently pushes Lucy aside. Her thin, fragile body slams against the wall. Her arms and legs lose their strength and sprawl across the floor. What? I couldn't immediately process what just happened. Because of that, my reaction was delayed. What are you doing? I run over to Lucy and help her up. I hurriedly check her condition. I don't know much about machines, but it doesn't seem like there's any significant damage. I quietly breathe a sigh of relief. I turn around and glare at my father. You knew I was the one who had offered to help her! So why are you taking it out on Lucy? It's because that robot didn't do its job properly. Such an unreliable robot is worthless. Should be disposed of. Isn't it your fault in the first place, you old fart? You were forcing her to do the impossible! Old fart. You dare call me an old fart? Do the laundry for all of my co-workers, clean the storage room that we haven't touched in years? Why are you making her do all this meaningless crap? What exactly do you have against that? What do you mean what do I have against it? You turn on a machine to use it. You don't keep it powered on without a purpose. Robots were created to work. They were created to handle all the tedious chores in place of us humans. What's wrong with making a machine do some work when the purpose of its entire existence is to serve people? But this isn't something she needs to do. Are you talking about cleaning out the storage room? I've been always meaning to do that myself. I've just been postponing it. Even so, there's no need to force it all onto her at once, since it's not even important. It doesn't matter whether it's important or not. It's better to put the robot in some productive way than to keep sitting it in the back. To me, you're the one that's being strange. Aren't you being too obsessed with the robot? You're not confusing this robot for a real person, are you? His words are putting me on the defensive. For some reason, I begin to well up with anger. Look at her. Look at her. Just come take a look at her! She talks and acts exactly like a real person. And do you still believe she has no feelings of her own? Can you really say that without any doubts? Yeah, I can. You're the one who's being delusional. No matter how close to a person that robot may be, it's not real! It's nothing but a toy imitating a person! It may act just like a real human being, but in the end it's only a robot, it's a fake! Do not be fooled by its appearance. Why is it that you cannot tell apart what is real and what is not? You're no different from those people who've lost their souls to those wretched imitations. And can I really call you my own son? Get a hold of yourself! I bite down hard on my lips. I could taste the saltiness of the blood. I open my mouth and attempt to say something back, but I'm stopped by Lucy.
マスター
She grabs onto me.
マスターもうやめてください。ルーシーは大丈夫です。見てください。全然平気です。あはは。本当に平気なんです。全く問題ありません。見てください。ルーシーは見た目よりもずっと丈夫に作られています。
Lucy's smiling. She's smiling like a total fool. She's smiling as if nothing happened, like everything's fine. And I know she's not putting on a fake smile. That's why for a split second it made me see her as nothing but an ordinary robot. Her lack of self-will, her blind obedience to father made me see her as a robot. And it was frustrating. It was frustrating that I saw her that way. I was mad at Lucy for smiling away like a fool. I was mad at my father for being so stubborn. And I was mad at myself for having trouble to find words to say back to him. And just like that, I returned to my room. I locked the door and jumped under the blankets. I wonder, while staring at the ceiling lights, what am I expecting from Lucy? How am I supposed to treat Lucy? I mull over the same questions, even though it feels as if I'd never be able to reach a conclusion. Cendrillion. There it is. Oh, jeez. We're gonna go back to this again. This is a complete reminder. October 21st. Me, myself, and I. With that, folks, I'm actually going to stop here. Next part. Yeah. Next time, we're going with this. Stay tuned. More of this novel right after this. More likely, it's going to be the conclusion.